Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to my Akim wa Akwatim who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 12, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. So today we're going to be talking about how, not necessarily money, but the love of money. All right, because it makes there is a distinction. All right, so having only money on your mind, how those people say, I got my mind on my money on my mind, and stuff like that. And money is their only driving force. All right, and it becomes an issue because they get corrupted. All right. Slack in my throat. Pause. Slack. Basically, when money is their main driving force, okay, then they lose sight on what's right and what's wrong, and ultimately, it also, while it becomes like their goal, it might become a goal, but it's also a necessity. And when you think about, I need this necessity so much because I don't have anything, okay? And this is speaking to us that are in this truth, and we may or may not be enduring, quote unquote, properly in that sense, because with the whole, if you don't take this jab, you're gonna lose your job stuff. When that instance was happening, there were a lot of people, or a lot of jakes that I heard, that had taken this stuff because they were afraid of losing their job. But there was a lot of other faithful brothers that didn't, like me, not to sound arrogant or anything like that, that didn't take the thing, and we still have a job. We're still staying afloat. Call la Yahawah Shai. All right. So this whole matter of, I need this. Okay, well, you don't need any of that. Okay, because what does the scriptures say? All right. Bear with me, Slakia. 2 precepts actually I want to get. So here's the first one, and the second one is, Luke chapter 12, verse 22, and he said unto his disciples, take therefore, I say unto you, Luke chapter 12, verse 22, and he said unto his disciples, therefore, I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, neither for the body, what ye shall put on. The life is more than meat, and the body more than raiment. So yes, there are some necessities that we do need. There's more than that. Okay. Now, what is the rest? What is the remainder? Okay. Matthew chapter 4, verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahawah. So yes, we do need money. Okay. So yes, money is not inherently evil. Okay. But when you think on such a baseline carnal level, then it blinds you into thinking that, I need to get this, or I need to get this in order to have this stuff, I need to get this because of X, Y, and Z. All right, which ultimately is going to lead into, are you going to take the MOTB because you need food, you need money, you need X, Y, and Z? all right? Or are you going to have faith that the Lord's going to provide for you? Now, this is the inspiration to do this lesson. You know, this so-called black celebrity, all right? Little Duval, if the thing can load. He was basically saying, if the thing can load, please. Let's get this first. Okay, wait. I don't think I need this then. It's the same thing. All right, so on his MI, all right, MCI comes with a $8,500 check. What are you doing? And 76% claimed that they are still not going to do it. And then 23% said, call me iRobot. Now, the thing about this is a lot of people were, it's like not a lot of people. This person over here, Cake Lady, is actually right when she says this. And she's saying, man, folks, was taking an untested jab for a grocery gift card. Half of these people are lying. So yes, that is the reality of it. These people are in fact lying. Or speaking as a man, I believe that they are lying their asses off. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people, they don't truly realize that this is basically, or the jab is virtually equivalent, okay, to the MOTB, okay. Let me see. That's actually funny. I'm not gonna lie. By Isis Hatshepsut, okay, or Yisis 7, and the other half are probably already, you know what, okay, and that's the truth. That's facts. Yeah, okay, I can't read that, but you get the picture. That's not what I wanted to do. I press back. Anyway, so we see that it is very, there's no real like opposition or people claiming that she's lying. Like, the fact of the matter is, people are going to take it, okay? And you know, this is the prophecy, that there's going to be a lot of people that are just going to take it because of the whole necessity of, oh man, I gotta feed my family, I gotta feed myself, I gotta do this, gotta do that, blah blah blah. All right, and lo and behold, you know, even though they claim that they're not going to do it, they think that they're not going to be coerced in some way, shape, or form. They think that that's just solely going to be a choice, which partially it is going to be a choice, yes, but at the same time, it's not going to be a choice if you are carnal. If you are carnal, it's either that or you die, or it's either that and you pray, you hope that you can get through, you know, whatever hardship is going to happen. Also, I want to make mention that this happened. This poll was done this year, all right, and 6,000 plus people had voted in it. Okay, and I'm actually pretty surprised at that, because this is bigger than the original what's it called, number or price range, I guess, if you kind of want to say that, like how much is your soul worth a month, all right, which I initially heard that it was they were gonna give people $2,000 a month for, because I was watching these two Edomites, this man and his wife or whatever, talking about it. I did a video on it actually. They were saying that, okay, it's gonna be $2,000 a month if you get this stuff, which this being 8,000, more than 4 times greater than that, okay, you know that these people are lying. All right, these people are just straight up lying. When the time comes, when the MOTB comes, when all hell breaks loose, when Jacob's trouble hits the fan, when shit hits the fan, all right. Slovakia. When shit hits the fan, they're not gonna do it for no 8,000. They're not gonna do it for no 2,000. They're gonna do it for even less, just to be able to just to be able to buy. Even if they don't have money, they're going to find a way. Oh yeah, please give me literally anything. All right, like these people, they are lying. No, Slovakia. They're not even lying. It's just the fact that they are ignorant to what's really going to happen. They're ignorant to what is coming. What's coming. All right. So that's why they think that they wouldn't take it, but in actuality they will. And in the same sense, and Slovakia, this is able to see that the same people that took the jab, all right, for a grocery gift card, okay, the same people that did that for these smaller incentives, they're going to do it for the thing if it is a bigger incentive, which it's going to be, okay. Like this is just facts. Who else are there? You have some people some jakes are like, oh, think about it and stuff like that, and you have people saying no, but of course I already made I already explained why, you know, that's not true. But yeah, anyway, that's basically for the most part are that. Okay, I want to go into this next one. Right now, y'all saying F that MC, but eventually you're gonna get it, just like everything else you swore you would never do. Funnily enough, this actually reminds me of the whole alphabet. People did kind of during the initial phase or before it got legalized. A lot of people were, and me included, they were saying that, yeah, this is wrong, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. But then Esau eventually, you know, eased it into people, making people think that, oh yeah, it's fine, it's good, it's okay, it's permissible, and all this stuff like that. I mean, and I'll admit, I did think it was okay but when I was in the world. But as I came to this truth, as I came to this truth, you know, I realized that, yeah, that's wrong. Okay. But you know, for other people, it's just a matter of, okay, yeah, it's okay now, or they're keep on. Let me actually get that. Okay. Second Ezra chapter 14 verse 17. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much more evil shall increase upon them that dwell therein. So as time goes on, evil is going to increase, you know, in Babylon. All right. So yeah, there's with this poll of a majority 76 people, 76% of people saying that they wouldn't do it. Okay, but eventually they're going to change their mind. Okay, especially with the huge incentive. All right, they just don't know it yet. And ironically, most people are not aware of the fact that, you know, they basically just contradicted themselves by taking the jab. All right, that it's a huge contradiction to say that, oh, I would never do this, I would never do that, for especially not even for money, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. But then like, look at what they did with the jab. They did take it. So if you are gonna stay in your ignorance and take the jab, then obviously you're gonna take the MOTB. It's the same. It's not the exact same thing, but it's the same concept of, okay, if you don't take this, then you're gonna have a hard time living and all this stuff like that. Okay, so that in that sense, it's the same concept, but ultimately it's not the same concept in terms of, you know, like what the the punishment for them. One of them is less severe, but ultimately the concept is still the same. So yeah, I want to check to see if there's any check the comments and see if there's anything worth mentioning. So there's someone who did say, I didn't get it. Okay, that's good. But, ultimately, is it but ultimately, is it going to get you saved? Okay, is your refusal in that alone going to get you saved? It might be a good start, yes, but as times get harder and harder, all right, as time gets harder and harder, like, are you going to stick to your morals, your conviction, and say, oh, no matter what, I'm not going to get it? Or are you going to fold? Okay, especially since she's a woman. When all hell breaks loose, like, she's going to be a prey. Okay, predators are going to be whatnot. Okay. Now you're really up at 6 a.m. on this. That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Blah blah. Definitely not. All right, so maybe his audience didn't, but Little Duval, he's actually, in all honesty, he's promoting this. He's saying that you might as well, or he's kind of like not saying, but he's kind of like grooming the idea of, you might as well get used to it, because you're gonna do it anyway. Eventually, if it's not today, it's gonna be tomorrow. That's kind of like the concept that he's trying to throw out there. All right. Also, this actually surprised me, because someone actually did a bit of research, but at the same time, it's not. I don't think it's fully fleshed out. He did see baseline, but he didn't see like all the other stuff. Like there is the whole Neuralink with that trying to help people with restore their limb control and stuff like that. But also there's a fact that the MOTB that is letting people pay for stuff. Okay, so like there's many different stuff in it, and speaking as a man, I believe that they're going to what's the word called, marry the two different things together, so that when you have the Neuralink, it's going to also work as the MOTB as well, or it's just going to be like a supplementary thing for you to be able to get your stuff as well. Like we might as well give you both at the tone. And in addition to that, there's also what was it? I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, Slovakia. There's also I believe it. You never, because the same way that they enhance or restore the nerves into your body, okay? The same. Who's to say that they can't just enhance your body like in the cyborg thing? Because they throw out the term cyborg so oftenly. I would imagine that they would lead into some sort of like because the thing is about human strength is humans they don't use 100% of the strength. They only use like 10%. And when you are in adrenaline rush, then you start to use more of it, to the point where there was this one woman who had an adrenaline rush that she was able to lift up a car to save her baby. So if a woman is able to do that, okay, how much more, or a woman who is not, like, what's it called, like physically fit or anything like that, or a bodybuilder, okay, if she's able to do that in adrenaline rush, who's to say that Esau is not going to try to access adrenaline and try to say, okay, well, now let's let them use 20%, then 30%, 40%, 50%, or let you just have super from now on. So you guys, everyone, come get this if you want superhuman strength. Like, I'm pretty sure like that would definitely be a major incentive, like people wanting to become like superheroes, or not superheroes, but super powered people. All right, I think that would be a major issue. But I'm sure, in knowing Esau, there's going to be its downsides. Okay, just like with everything else involving Esau. Anyway, let me move on. If this can go, Slakia. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Now, the thing is, if you go see a whole bunch of these different movies, you'll know that, or you will notice that a lot of these devices, or what's that one? Demolition Man, okay? Demolition Man is supposed to be, the setting is in the future or whatever, where everyone is, MCI'd, okay? MCI'd, and then, they know the location of everyone at all times, okay? And some of them are actually, they get some, what's it called? Skills and knowledge on certain things, okay? That stuff, through that, MCI. All right, I believe that was it. Definitely, Socket, if you want more information on that, just go watch The Demolition Man. Great movie in terms of showing off, how it is. And the stuff is, all these ideas, Esau already has them in secret, okay? It's just that he's waiting for the right time, because I believe I heard that anything that they show in movies, they have something even better. They've already made something even better, or it was made like 10 years ago. They already made they already made something new, and then the stuff that they show now, like the whole Mysterio thing from Spider-Man Far From Home, that was made like 10 years ago, and they're just now showing it off to you. Okay, which that's another thing. Esau likes to hide stuff in plain sight. Okay, like the knowledge on these types of stuff. Okay, it like, he's like, okay, well, we have these different ideas, let's put it into movies, and people love watching it, this and third and whatnot. Well, it's like is based off of real stuff. Like, how else would some of these ideas and concepts be put into play? All right, because number one, like, Esau does have the resources to actually try to make these things a reality. So it's not far-fetched to believe that he has such weapons, all right, or just tools in general. But yeah, that's basically it for the most part. Romans chapter 3, verse 3. Well, what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahawah without effect? Yahawah forbid. Yea, let Yahawah be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. So, a lot of people, they might think that, the MOTB is not the MCI, all right? So, obviously that there is that. They're gonna say, oh yeah, it's fine, we can take it, this and this, blah blah blah. Especially with the jab. Okay, people were thinking, oh, it's fine, it's good, even though there was a whole bunch of evidence. Okay, with the also with the documentary, I don't know if I can say it, died suddenly. All right, like, there was a bunch of different stuff that came out. Even the whole 1,291. Oh wow, I was right. 1,291. That's crazy. I did remember that. Anyway, 1,291. What's it called? Yu-Gi-Oh card effects. Okay, let's just call it that. All right, and with all those card effects, Yu-Gi-Oh card effects. Okay, let's call them that, as we're calling them that. You know, that there was a whole page that was published. All right, by the thing, but of course I can't freaking find it. Maybe I can. What's it called? Documentation. Okay. Oh wait. Yes, they did it, and then yet they're still lying. They're over here still lying straight in people's faces. Okay, this was an official document. Okay, you know what? Let me get off this because I don't know if you can see that, but my thing just happened. Yeah, you can't see it. They just said suspicious connection blocked. Multiple suspicious connections blocked. That not gonna lie, that actually scared me. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Anyway, oh my god, Slovakia, but like, hey, this is a shit. Like when you try to do stuff like this, Esau freaking just gonna, and it just goes to show that Esau is watching us. He's watching these videos, watching us, even though this is a video and not like a live stream or whatever like that. Like this is some real stuff. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, Yahawadah, this was an edifying lesson. Hopefully you got some edification from it. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, DTA, Bob, and Shalom.